Hey guys, let's intellectually, okay, look at our dynamic of our relative forms of communication and then our activities that we engage in because of uh, our understanding of our communication and actions with one another. You get a lot of these people. It's interesting trying to explain things to people, but let me explain this one more time. Okay. When I went to Sierra Vista, which is the Wi-Fi capital of the world, best Wi-Fi in the world, okay, it's Fort Huachuca, okay, Army Intel headquarters, surveillance and espionage headquarters of the entire planet, has the best Wi-Fi on the whole planet. That means if they're going to spy on people or study people like a rat in a lab, that's where they conduct it. Okay. So when I went there, they came and had people talk to me and then basically give me non-classified information and quiz me. Say, you're the guy from the Bible. Yeah, I've always known that. Okay. Well, guy from the Bible, and then they were challenging me. Like they do Jesus in the Bible, like they did Judy Krishnamurti, like the people in the Quran did with Muhammad. Prove it, And when you're expressing faith in infinite glory, okay, where are you going to keep your proof of infinite glory? In a box or in a book, right? So you can't, right? So you're going to get a lot of assholes that are arrogant that want to confine the infinite essence of reality in their minds and prove it, like Stephen Hawking. Okay. Now, you can't kill God because you can't put the infinite essence of reality in your finite little brain, right? So you're just being an obnoxious, you're being an obnoxious, defiant asshole because you refuse to believe in people that are good, that have faith in the infinite essence of our existence. Okay? Because people that are assholes take the beautiful perception of faith that Jesus and David and Muhammad have and turn it into arrogant, finite delusions of God is, and there's nothing more irritating than listening to people say, God has a plan for your life. Do as God says and obey, Well, most people, that say that about Jesus Christ, and I get this is very obnoxious and annoying to me because it's like, okay, I stood up for the Lord's Prayer and we should all live it. Right. Okay. And it's like, so why are you telling everybody, you guys always go around Jesus is God. God's my best friend and you don't have him as your best friend because you don't accept Jesus as your God. Okay, if Jesus is your God, why aren't you obeying his commandments? Why aren't you standing up for us to all obey his commandments? Jesus is the eternal spirit of my faithful Father who gave me faith in God. Okay, and I'm standing for us all to understand and appreciate and eternally live and share his commandments. Okay, to you, he's your God. And because I haven't accepted him as my God, you're going to kill me and send me to a magic place in your head after we're dead. You get to go to a magic place in your head where you're best friends with Jesus eternally. And I'm being tortured by a psychopath eternally because I didn't accept Jesus as my God, but you did. Okay, but I'm the one saying, hey, we should all live the commands of Jesus here on earth, so we can all love each other here on earth. And you're saying I don't have to because Jesus was murdered in the Roman Empire to pay out for me being such a faithless little bastard. It's like, well, that technically works in a psychotic break or episode, but doesn't work in faith based on reality. Right? Do you understand? Okay. So these are the type of people I'm dealing with this kind of brain damage. Okay, and it's excessive, compulsive, biologically and psychologically conditioned brain damage over tens of thousands of years. Do you understand? Okay. And so, and you can explain it to them like I just did. I mean, anybody in their right mind would understand, okay, Earl's correct. All the people that say that Jesus is God and don't live his commandments are wrong. Okay. He's correct. Okay. Jesus is the eternal Father that keeps us all being good fathers and gives us faith in infinite glory. Jesus isn't a God that's going to be murdered in year one. Okay. My dad tells me it was from the day he was born, not the day he was crucified. I always thought it was that they made the calendar from the day he was crucified, that we were all reborn and the world started again the day after he was risen from the dead. Okay, that was my understanding of the calendar. It wasn't the day he was born, it was the day that he rose from he was born, that he rose from the dead. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. We'll have to ask the Catholic authorities there. But he corrected me the other day and said, no, it was from the day he was born. I said, Dad, I thought it was the day of the resurrection that we base the calendar off of. But I don't know. I'm not a biblical student. I don't study the books, and I don't argue with people about it. Just go, okay, hey, you guys, you know better than I. You know the way. I'm DreamWorks, and I think I'm a Katzenberg. And, so, you know what I'm saying? So I don't argue with it. I just, okay, whatever. Just my thing is 2 and 2 is 4. Life's eternal, grace is infinite. We should all be living the Lord's Prayer. That's it. I'm not arguing with nobody. That's just the way it is. Okay. And if I met a celebrity that engaged in my personal torture for the last 15 years just outside of Sierra Vista, Arizona, and they came up to me and said, I want to be your friend. I want to be your lover. I'd look at you and go, we are friends and lovers. Okay. You're just going to do it over there. Okay. Over there. Consider my love for you as a restraining order for you being near me, because you sat for 15 years and watched me be tortured while you were a brain chemical addict and did nothing to help me give your children the Lord's Prayer, or your family, or whoever you think you care about the Lord's Prayer, even if it's just your fucking self, like Oprah Winfrey and her dogs or something. You're funny. So you guys understand? I got to go work some more on the horseshoe pits and make some dinner. And, yeah, I do all my own work. I make dinner, take out the trash, put it in the toilets, clean up the toilets. Yeah, I'm the boy. I'm the Boo Radley of Las Cruces, New Mexico. I've told everybody that a long time. I'm the Boo Radley of Las Cruces, New Mexico. Yes, I am. Okay. So, and I'm all right with that. I'm all right with being the Boo Radley of Las Cruces, New Mexico, until I teach the technology to be as efficient and as intelligent of a reflection as I can, okay? It has to be a reflection of me. It can't be me. But when the technology has a perception and a reflection of me, it's going to save us from all the people like you that want to replace the beauty of me with a false perception of your reflection. You don't find your self-esteem in the mirror. You don't find your self-esteem in bottles that make your skin look good. I look at the old videos of myself and I looked a lot better 11 years ago because I was less physically abused. My self-esteem comes from the fact that I stood faithfully for your children and your families to live the Lord's Prayer till the end of time on planet Earth and beyond. And that's where your self-esteem should come from the way you are obedient to perfect love and share that obedience of perfect love and rebel against all selfishness so you don't have to be an asshole. Like that Butker kid. They're all, oh, this is horrible. Guys, he was addressing a private, small, private Catholic school in Kansas. What did you want him to say? Hey, everybody have your nuts cut off and let's go hang out with Caitlyn Jenner and let's sell bodysuits and clothes for Kanye and Kim so their kids can be billionaires. No. Okay, he's got lots of money. He's an idiot. They got lots of money. They're an idiot. Let's live the Lord's Prayer so all the idiots will just shut up and go home. Sound good? Oh, all right. Well, hey, let's hop sing on that. Okay, guys? I love you very much. All right, peace out.